to the algorithm and the predictive keyboard as we laughed this morning at a point of sale for something that should have been programmed in the system that didn't just pop up. We laughed and giggled. Oh, Elon, you're asleep this morning. If the Neuralink was active, that button of discount would have already been calculated. But hey, yeah, this stuff, this is what they do, eye for an eye. And my vehicle was vandalized. Is there a correlation? Because back to the predictive keyboard. We know the topic that I'm going off about, right? Why did it say return the money? Why did it? Do you have information? Is that why they're withholding the cart? Or is it correlated to my grocery wagon that was vandalized, taken away from me, the same security, and upset? You see where that's going? That's the other side of it. But I'm not in this emotional tug of war. You just should have stayed to yourself instead of trying to wrangle in everybody on the ranch and get us to do what you wanted. Could you pick me because I dress nice? And then your daughter gave you that My Little Pony puzzle like a trophy? Like a trophy. Okay? You putting the math together? She's been here 20 plus years. She has relatives here that are missing out on relationship opportunities because of attitudinal differences. And when I say Mr. Chamberlain really isn't going to have a problem with me, no, my rent's always paid and there's never been a real grievance until it's, came inches within my face. Yeah. And let's think about it that us to them and who's worse and who they really wanted out. Well, guess what? You wanted to make me a criminal. I don't have to be one, but criminals are generally more honest about their coming out of and not going back into and being dragged along. We kick and scream the whole way. We do, because it's not our plan. As dumb as we are, we think we're smarter. And then there's some of us that don't even bother to get into this petty turmoil of turf war. It's my turn. It's my milestone. It should have been me. No. If we are our own worst enemy, well, I sat here and I isolated myself, removed myself from more public disruption. Maybe I should have been out in public all along and I could have got over this, but I would still have the same questions that others would say, that's the old part of your life and you should just, you're here now and do this. Well, you know what? There are too many questions about traffic, where that passport is, the need of the residence card, how things were used, how it's still going on to this day, this moment, now. What are they moving around? I would hope it's some kind of protective point, but we don't know, do we? We just don't know, but, oh yeah, well, this is how it goes. They're doing that still, and hey, I hope you people are jamming the inboxes and showing up for local news, because there are more people that have a lot more on the line because of questionable past behavior, probation, and questionable friends. So I'm not adding to that mix at all, but the nice part is this is going back to the Eric Coleman paperwork. Again, we had our issue. We didn't continue to agitate each other. And the last conversation was new to people in the room. And we were both agitated about it, but we spoke our piece and we both learned something. And I have to believe that man with a thick jacket is saying, check that one off the list. It just isn't my problem, but it goes to my case. Yeah. Now, you girls that have been running around here trying to railroad him into something, on that aspect, and I believe that's how it fits into me, okay? Attitudinally and legally, that's going to be a problem. It really is.